and we wanted to show you some of the quarantine facilities. Now, I know China makes a big hoo-ha about, oh, look at how great we built these quarantine facilities in like a few days. Remember that whole thing with Wuhan, how we built this massive mega hospital? Very impressive. Everyone around the world was talking about it.
Yeah.
Look how quickly they managed to build this. It was garbage.
Right.
You may as well have just said, look at the sandcastle that I built. You know?
Might, I think we could do a better job.
Yeah, and you know what? It all fell apart. It no longer exists. That Wuhan thing was like just an exercise in propaganda.
It was made to do a live stream to show how quickly they could build it. And Western media bought it. The hook, line, and sinker. They're like, look at how amazing China is. And they showed and broadcasted the live stream from Chinese state media.
Yeah, and you know,
the West.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what happened? It was garbage. It leaked. It all fell apart, and they demolished it.
They
it
barely
no longer
used
exists. Yeah, it wasn't used.
No.
It was rubbish. So anyway, Shanghai's got notoriously bad weather, by the way.
Yeah, very bad. Very extreme weathers.
Yeah.
And they have hotter summers often than Guangdong in the south, and then way colder winters.
And there's lots of rain and stuff like that. And
very humid.
So,
right. Swamp.
Yeah, it's not great, the weather, I should say.
Yeah.
Wonderful city. By the way,
great city.
Love Shanghai.
Yeah.
Every foreigner loves Shanghai. It's like the most foreign
definitely the best
city
city in China.
Yeah, 100%. If you miss home and you want to taste a home, you go to Shanghai.
Well, and not just for the foreign aspect. I think just it's the best in terms of getting anything. Like if you want like comforts of anything.
Yeah.
It's just better.
You can get it's like living a first world lifestyle.
Yeah.
In China, as Shanghai. Anyway,
correct.
And that, by the way, has a lot to do with why all of these videos are coming out right now.
Yeah.
Because when the Chinese government clamps down on a more rural area or a different kind of a city,
nobody cares.
You know, no one cares. The people there, they basically submit and they take it. But
we care.
Yeah, we care. But the people in Shanghai are used to a certain standard of living.
Yeah.
And they're also generally richer, more sophisticated, and they don't put up with as much. They're used to more autonomy, I'd say that. So when things start to happen, the normal China stuff starts to happen in Shanghai, you will see them start to be like, oh, no way, screw you, you can't do that. And they start posting things online, right?
Right.
Anyway, thought we'd show you some, and we'll give you some commentary about what's going on in some of these quarantine facilities. Now, remember, it doesn't matter who you are, how rich or how poor or how whatever you are. If you test positive with COVID, they bus you off to a quarantine center. Some of the quarantine centers are disgusting, like a pigsty.
Oh, yeah, they're horrific.
Okay? Some of them are modern and nice. When I said it doesn't matter how rich you are, that's not actually true. Because if you're a very high-level person, they will send you to the best quarantine facilities. They will send you to like a hospital or something, right? But if you're just a normal person, you're kind of going to end up in either great or terrible things. Anyway, here's a quarantine facility. It's raining outside. But not only outside, it's raining inside too, as you can see. Now, it doesn't matter. There are buckets on the floor because the whole floor is just water. So it's just leaking through like crazy. You can see people have put plastic tarps basically over their beds so that they don't get rained on, because this is inside a big warehouse hangar-looking thing, which they've converted obviously into a quarantine zone. Yeah. And it's raining, so it's leaking through the roof on everyone. Yeah. I got to tell you, these quarantine facilities are more likely to make you sick than anything else.
In these ones, in Shanghai.
I mean, think about it. You're living in terrible conditions, unhealthy conditions, being rained on and what have you. Yeah. And you're asymptomatic with COVID. You're totally fine. But now you're suddenly being bombarded with this, also being surrounded by people that are sick.
It's insane.
It's like, what are you doing?
It's like walking into death's door.
Yeah, it's not cool. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, Chinese public toilets are a thing.
Oh, yeah, they're bad.
This is in a hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, one of the hospitals that's being used as a quarantine zone. Now, this guy is complaining about how they're all full. Okay, here we go. I just want to point out that some of you guys out there might say that this is just ridiculous. It's overblown. No, I've seen with my own eyes. I've seen this. Okay, and I've seen it quite a bit in the rural parts of China, especially in the truck stops. Yeah. But this is a bloody hospital, for crying out loud. Okay, so you're looking at those absolutely disgusting toilets, and they're all like full to the brim with just shit, basically. and toilet paper. That's what the guy is saying. Like, oh, these are all full. How am I supposed to use it? It's all full. That's not sanitary, all right? Anyone who knows anything about the spreading of diseases and what have you will know that that's not the right kind of thing to have in a quarantine facility. You're not supposed to be rained on either. Anyway, that's is what it is, you know? What can I say? It's a pretty shitty situation.